Do, 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 do. Okay. I didn't. It didn't update the game and title. I didn't update the game and
I
title.
told you to do it.
I was distracted by everything else happening around me. I'm sorry.
You even said, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You. God, I love you.
Okay. Well, it's a lovely day already. Alrighty. Let's see about this. Why doesn't it want to embed? There we go. What? It doesn't want to embed the small way. What the hell? Or fine. Yeah, it looks like that's just how we're doing it today. This... Oh, okay, okay. It kept it that time. It updated it that time. All right. Oh, great. Now it's working. All right. Well, time to go back and edit every other message. There we go. I don't like the long clunky links that they have for some of these. There we go. What? All right. So that's good there. And blue sky. Hey, Emmy. I'm gonna do my best. It's been a while since we've been able to play this, so I'm pretty excited, actually. Gay nurse time, yeah. Oh, no fishies. Yeah, I'll get the fish going 1 second. I'm so sorry. Um, alright. Completely forgot about the fish today, I'm gonna be real. Alright. There's fishing up and running. And there's Pete and Tutu. Whoop. Where'd she go? There we go. Hell yeah. Looks like fishing wants to stay up right now for some reason. Let's try there. Feel free to fish to your heart's content. We also have Nightbot now, actually. So can you add a ping to the go live notifications? Yeah, sure. What kind of ping should I do for that? Should I do like an at here or something? At schedule notice. Okay. So, ping at an opt-in role is nice. Yeah. All right. Hey, Mika, I've got a chore for you. All right, cool. Thank you. Fish to your heart's content. Add quote. Yes. I have made it so that quotes are open for anybody to do one. However, I would appreciate if you were nice to the quote bot, and only do the real gems. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to go through and like weed out eight quotes at the end of every stream or whatever. Quote 1. I love Mika. There's like 2 quotes in there right now. Hooray! Alright, so let's see. We are playing a lovely game today with some lovely nurses. The bot Emmy uses is nicer. I'm sorry, I don't have nice things. I'm sure I could change the formatting a little bit, because I think, this is just like the stock formatting right now. Actually, let me see that right now. Can I fix that midstream? Let me see. All right. Fetch. Maybe I can modify it on the website how it tracks it. Let me see that. Do 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 do. It is a different bot. Yeah, I was just wondering if I could do it differently for this one specifically. What do you want the name to be at on the Discord? I don't know. Live notice? Just do like at live notice for now. I don't know. What do you want me to do? Steam notification.
Do you know what's especially funny about that?
What?
The temp name that I have in Discord right now is Live Notice. Exactly.
Hooray! We did it! We got there. Alright. That's pretty good, actually. We are in sync. Any more in sync and we'd have to be a band. Whoa. Did I do the blue sky thing? I did, right? Hold on, where's my profile? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. I used Mix It Up, but I removed the game on purpose. Mix It Up, I have heard, is a lot nicer. I couldn't remember what the hell it was called while I was trying to set it up in like 3 seconds before stream. Maybe I will use Mix It Up, because from what you and Emmy have told me, Ash, also welcome Ash, Mix It Up is like a lot more versatile. What are you using? I'm using Nightbot right now because it was the only thing I could think of that I knew did quotes. And I'm using like a custom API system. It was really easy to set up. It's also cleaner. The output comes from your user. Oh. Point. Hey Hestia. StreamerBot does it too. Oh, okay. I don't know if I have StreamerBot. Let me move the mic a little bit closer to myself. I just realized that it's really far away. I love the Hestia Burger emote, by the way. It's so good. You can make it come out of your user, or a bit. Oh, yeah. Chat taken over by Fox. Like, I have Mecha Ash. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Hestia Burger loves you. Hooray. Alright. So, I don't actually know what to pick here. Hold on. What? That's the wrong one. Hold on. You're going fishing for a second. I'm sending you to the fishing realm. Oh god. I hate that you can't change the settings for other things if you're like while you're in here. Where is it? Huh? Did the game just completely decide to no longer have a source? The name is already in use. Okay. Where? There it is. Okay, cool. I need to fix... I really need to fix my settings for this. Foxes aren't real. Hideo Kojima made them up to name more Metal Gear characters. This is why you have multiple scenes. I do have multiple scenes. I just have main capture, BRB, and stream start. It's at least 3. Praise Hestia Burger unless it has tomato. I do love tomato on burgers. But also, I know that some people are allergic to tomatoes. So, re-examination, these 3 probably, are all like, kinda done. Like, we've done them. I'm trying to figure out how to decide what to do for the next one. Like, are we just gonna skip through all of the other dialogue, or just kind of like paraphrase as we go through? Because I don't really necessarily want to read everything again. So annoying when they mess up your order and tell you to just take it off and the juice and the seeds get everywhere. Yeah, I can't eat raw tomato. Yeah, I definitely get that. Time to work on your wall climb ability. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, Ash fucking redeemed push-ups. Alright. What a fucking shit show. Alright. Roll 6. Yippee! You also rolled squats. 6 push-ups, 8 squats. Damn, okay. So maybe do your job and get the order right. Yeah, I definitely get that. Especially if you're in food service. And I understand that a lot of places, like, people are overworked and underpaid, yeah. But if you're working in a sector like healthcare or food service, where you work with the public and things that people can, like, genuinely be hurt by, you gotta be pretty careful. Oh, shut up. I tried to do the push-ups a little faster because I can do push-ups slow, but I don't want to always do them slow. Ooh. Ooh. Eight squats. Imagine working in healthcare and not listening to what your patients say and not knowing what you're doing. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. It's a worry that's been in the depths of my heart for a long time. Something I normally think about sometimes it overwhelms me. Imagine working in healthcare and instead dating your coworkers. This feeling that I'm not myself. Who am I? Hey, Kaori. Who's she? This feeling she's someone I shouldn't forget. Live. Need to live the life she couldn't. Who? What do you mean I need to live? No. This screen is a little less blurred than it was before. I can see her stupid little ponytail. This is definitely her. My eyes shoot open. A dream? I reach up in bed, the memories of my dreams start to fade like morning dew. Can't even really remember what kind of dream I was having. All I remember is I was in the dark and someone was calling out to me. How long have I been having these dreams? I just feel a little uneasy after them. Thank you, Telf. Get the feeling that I'll stop being myself. If you want, when you're doing the quote, you can do like like parentheses what the game is, maybe. Although I understand that doing it on your end is definitely a lot more annoying. But you know what? That ends today. Especially if it's like relevant context. Because my dream's coming true. Turn to the mirror with a sinking grin. Alright, great smile. Maybe I've started to psych myself up a bit. Brush my teeth and wash my face and do my hair. Ponytail done off to the side has been my trademark ever since I was a kid. Fold up the pajamas I've changed out of. And get into the white nurse's dress and apron I've prepared for the day. And take a turn in front of the mirror. The uniform with the sailor collar and cute blue stripes. The uniform I've always wanted to wear. I've always wanted to wear a nurse's uniform. Hydrate. Will do. In fact, I wanted to wear one so badly I took up a job at Yurigahama General Hospital right in my hometown. Good sip. The beachside hospital has kept the people of Yurigahama healthy for a long time. It fixed me right up every time I got a cold, too. Knowing I'd be able to wear this cute outfit once I became a nurse has kept me going, and today, finally. Please do not base your career choices based on the uniform. I know people who have based their career choices on being in a uniform, so, you know. First time ever I put on the white uniform I've always dreamed of. Me in the mirror is no longer the me I've been. That might be more true than you know, Kaori. Now a nurse of Yurigahama General Hospital, Kaori Sawai. That's right, from today I'm officially Nurse Sawai. Big smile comes over my face. It's a good smile. Alright, we're ready now. Okay, time to get going. Off to the workplace I've always wanted to be in, as a nurse, what I've worked so hard to become. You get to watch the intro again. Wonder if anything has changed. Which girl is the least ethical to date? For going off of ethics, there's the one that used to be your patient, which is, yeah, probably her or the manager. Yeah. Dating your employees is fine. So Green Girl is best choice? Probably ethically. Yamanochi or Nagisa. Been playing Judgment for a Friend lately. Somehow the second least ethical medicine environment I've seen this month. The song is always fucking caught in my head. Yeah, no, I get that. When you say Green Girl, do you mean Yamanochi, the one who's like always poking and prodding people, or like the childhood friend? Today's finally my first day. Hospital I work in, it's about a 5-minute walk from the dorm. I cannot names. We've seen a lot of this before. Childhood friend versus senpai. Why is there two green? One is like a green-blue, and the other one is blonde with green eyes, but has a lot of green motifs. I would argue that Nagisa is more blue, but you know what I mean. Gotta do my best. It's been 2 weeks since graduation, yet school feels so distant. I forgot that it's only been 2 weeks since she graduated. Boo! So surprised I fell right on my butt. You haven't changed a bit. What's the big idea? The person who surprised me is from behind is holding her belly as she guffaws at me. Hey, don't I know her? Of course you have blue hair and several ethics violations. That's really good. This one? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Nagisa senpai. Nagisa Fujisawa. We're both on the student council in high school. Green. She's kind of green, yeah. No, I get that. In like every other piece of art, she's more blue than she's green. But she is kind of green here. Look, now this, you could argue, is blue. She's the blue-green one, because there is a blue one that we haven't met. And then there's the blonde girl, who's technically kind of green. Realize that Nagisa's coat looks really similar to mine, and I don't know how to feel about that. Listen, just become the childhood best friend. I'm sure that will go great for you when you inevitably get cucked by your boss. Talk about tearful reunions. Aren't you overreacting a bit, Sabaya? The way she's laid back and flippant, but without any maliciousness in her laughter. It's definitely Nagisa. Haven't seen her since I graduated high school. This really brings me back. Tearful reunion aside, why are you wearing your uniform out here? Huh? Isn't that normal? New employees are supposed to go to the administrative office, get the key to their changing room locker, then change and go to their post. Didn't they tell you that? What? Eyes go wide, I hadn't heard a word of that. All I'd been told was my ward and the date of my first day. Really? Sometimes our chief is a little forgetful. She must have forgotten to let you know. Well, I guess so. Nurse dorm I'd moved into is pretty close to the hospital, so I thought I'd just change there. Did get some looks on the way over. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'll probably paraphrase anything that's internal dialogue, speak any lines that are spoken aloud, and then anything that's new, I'll read everything. Nagisa has short pastel green hair with a headband and tufted bangs Oh, okay, so I'm assuming that that's taken from... Okay, yeah. Green. It's just me, or does Senpai seem a little too informed? She went to nursing school in Tokyo after she graduated. Does that mean... Hey, Nagisa, when you graduated nursing school... You got it. I've been in the internal medicine ward here since last year. Not as a patient, right? Safan colorblind? No, listen. The number is 47, okay? It's not 49, it's not 41, it's 47. Have you know I'm a certified nurse. It's also not 19. Senpai hasn't changed at all. Still glad she still does it, like, she flicked me in the forehead like she did in school. Ba-bum. It's been a while since I flicked your forehead like this. I was just thinking the same thing. We're totally on the same page. I think we'll make a good pair again. Good pair, huh? Went through a lot back in high school. Memories in Senpai always involved the student council. I always looked up to her. Started to love her more and more when I did join. Gave my all to help Senpai back then. I feel like my memories have been overshadowed by the times I made mistakes. Like the time I sneezed and mixed up all the ballots we just separated. Having a serious meeting and my stomach growled. Every time she'd go, humph, and flick me on the forehead. Sometimes she'd even ready her finger and delay her attack. Have you gotten to the Armored Core 6 third ending? Because I want to make a joke, but I don't want to spoil you. I know who the final boss is. Yes. I know a few things about it, but I'm still, like, on the tail end of my second playthrough. I keep getting, stalled out by the one, like, right before, you have to use the really shitty mech. Can't wait for the third ending where you have to cook Nagisa for all. Yeah. Color Picker says her hair is mainly green shades, with color tone in her hair being a pastel teal, no blue to be found. She's mint, okay? She's the mint girl. Close my eyes anticipating the flick, but when I opened them, she'd get me right then. Always stung though, Senpai laughed it off. Shouldn't drop your guard. Boy, my forehead's throbbing. It's because it's been so long, or... Don't think your flicks were this strong back in high school, Senpai. I wonder about that. Yeah, my forehead's still pounding. Oh, that has to be because of all the love that's been building up since I haven't seen you. Yep, gotta be the love. That's your idea of love. I'd hate to be your enemy. Huh, when'd you get so mouthy, Sawai? Mouthy girls get punished. Yep. Senpai slides behind me and tickles my sides. Nagisa, quit it. Cut it out. I'll stop if you say, I'm sorry, Senpai. Why do I have to be the one who apologizes? Well, I've always said mouthy girls get punished, haven't I? This is the first I've heard of it. I give up. You're gonna kill me my first day on the job. Oh. Nagisa instantly pops away from me and looks at her watch. No, look at the time. Huh? I let the nostalgia keep me way too long. The chief's really gonna let me have it if I'm late. We'll finish this later. I need to get to the changing room. See you. Huh? Okay. Mint, clearly a reference to my friend Mint, who has a really cute cat. Yep. Nagisa waves and rushes off. Huh? Find myself alone in the spot. Where do I even go? What now? I'd just go inside for starters. I love looking at the background because there's all sorts of people here. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the guy that's in the hallway all the time. Most hospital jobs are on the inside the hospital. Yup. Thought I'd be able to figure things out once I got inside, but I was wrong. Receptionist noticed me and gives me a suspicious look. So much stink eye. Why are they looking at me like that? Looking at me and whispering to each other. I listen in and closely and pick up on their conversations. Never seen her before. Who's she? Why someone who's not our staff wandering around in our uniform? Oh, They're giving me weird looks because they don't know that I work here. That's understandable. My name is Sawai, and I'm a nurse here starting today. I ask where the internal medicine department is. I get another unbearably weird look. I've got a weird feeling about this. Someone with a name tag with administrator plods out from the back room. Soft smile, he explains all sorts of things I didn't understand. First floor is outpatient, second floor is surgery, third floor is internal medicine. Time to work in internal medicine on the third floor then. Thanks for letting me know. After bowing my head in gratitude, I rush up the stairs. Definitely can't afford to be late. However, can I just barge into the nurse's station? Keep trying to take my first step, but I hesitate. I can go in, right? Not an official employee yet. I'd probably get some perplexed glares if I walked in. Wish Senpai would just show up. Say, would you happen to be Kaori Sawai? Oh, yes. Scramble to turn around when I hear someone call me from behind and see a woman in a nurse's uniform. Oh my, didn't you visit the administrative office? Huh? Oh yeah. New employees are supposed to go to the administrative office to get the key and change their changing room locker, then change and go to their post. Didn't they tell you that? Senpai did tell me to go to the administrative office. Woman in white is giggling. What do I do? Otsuka's fantastic at her job, but she does slip up on occasion. Not that I can complain, since I have her do everything. Otsuka? Slip up on occasion? What's she talking about? I heard I was supposed to be assigned to the Department of Internal Medicine. Am I in the right place? Yeah, sorry about that. Yes, you're in the right place. She shows me where I need to go with a smile, but is all but pushing me into the nurse's office. I'm Tokiwa, head nurse of the Department of Internal Medicine. Welcome to Internal Medicine. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Nurses inside all turn their eyes on me. ... Or exclamation point, exclamation point. My heart's beating so loud, what am I gonna do? I'll be alright. So are my coworkers. Everything will be alright. No one's gonna hurt me. It's gonna be okay. Are we all here? See? Totally fine. My heart isn't racing anymore. Just a little surprised. Chief's taken a while. It's like we just missed each other then. This new nurse hasn't gone to the admin office, you see. Just missed each other. I'm sure you don't know how to tell time, boss. Harsh as always, Yamanouchi. Well, assuming that Otsuka's coming later, I'll introduce everyone here. Cold, boss, cold. I'll go phone the office. The other nurses all giggle. That's Yasuko Yamanouchi. Quick to throw in a jab when something goes wrong, but you won't find a more considerate person anywhere. Yamanouchi waves at me as she talks on the phone. Oh, hey. Is this the admin office? This is Yamanouchi from Internal Medicine. Can you ask our chief to come on back? Is that a hint of Kansai I heard? Maybe she's from there? She seems pretty friendly, though. I'm relieved to see that. I mean, if one of my coworkers was a bully or something, I'd have a hard time staying positive. 'Cause bullying's not cool. Two sitting over there are Takada and Fuji. They've just gotten off the night shift. The night shifters bow politely to me, so I quickly bow in response. Can you do the Kansai accent as Southern English? I don't have that much energy in me. I do a little bit. I give her a little Minnesota sometimes. That's the most I can do. Besides, Mika's gonna start judging me for how bad my Texan accent is if I start trying to give her a Southern accent. Better ask later. Don't want to do something rude. Figure that out when people are introduced at the same time anyway. I'm Kaori Sawai. It's my first day here. Looking forward to working with you. No, I garbled my words. Looking forward to working with you too. Yamanouchi grins as she hangs up the phone. Exclamation point. She's teasing me. All I did was misspeak a little. Did I blow it? Oh, my hands are shaking. My legs too. Gotta calm down. It's time for dissociation magic. Place my hands on top of each other and gently press them against my chest. My pounding heart calms down in a few moments. This is a little spell of mine. It's not scientific at all, but when I do this, I always calm down for some reason. It's as if it puts up a membrane around me between myself and reality. Alright, I'm fine. I'm sorry, I'm late. Someone dashes into the nurse's station. When I look over in surprise, I see Nagisa-senpai. Why now? Is she late? Oh, wait, Senpai, you're already here? I figured you'd be lost on the first floor, so I went looking for you. Sorry. Senpai's late because she was searching for me. I think I might have done something bad. Oh my, you two know each other? Yeah, we went to high school together. Senpai really is a nurse here. Actually get to work with her again. Well, that saves us time on introductions. The head nurse chuckles. I feel like I keep getting laughed at today. I'm back. And this is our chief nurse, Hatsumi Otsuka. The chief looks at me. Her dignified expression renders me speechless. Hey, my heart's pounding again. Not usually like this. What's going on with me? I'm not in the ward too much, so Chief Otsuka here is the real one in charge. Talk to her if you have any issues. Why is my heart pounding like this? I will. Come on, quiet down. Hatsumi Otsuka, sis. The moment I say that, I snap back to my senses. My mind is clear again. It looks like my spell had worn off. Everyone's giggling, and my cheeks catch fire. Isn't that nice, Chief? Got such a cute little sister on your hands now. ... What do I do? Chief's giving me a totally blank look. She's terrifying. This is not what I would describe as a blank look. This is a look of somebody who was absolutely not expecting your bullshit. Why in the world did I call her sis anyway? Why did you call me sis? Well, I don't know. It just came out. It just came out, did it? As nurses, we're in charge of people's lives. Even if it's unconscious, an irresponsible statement can worry your patients. Do be careful. Right. Whoops. Don't you mean I'm sorry? Don't be so casual with your superiors. I apologize would be even better. You need to stop acting like you're still a student. Whoa, Chief, harsh. I'm not saying you're wrong, but the girl still knew. I apologize. Wait, am I being bullied at work? I want to cry. She's probably mad because you had her walking all over the place. Don't worry about it, okay? Okay. Well, that's enough chatter for now. Sorry for the wait, night shift. Let's begin the morning reports for April 1st. Nice to see you all this morning, everyone. Wait, we're starting work already? It's got their work faces on. Talk about an abrupt change in atmosphere. Before we get started, today is Kaori Sawai's first day on the job. She's fresh out of nursing school, so help her however you can. Sure thing. We love newbies around here. Pick up your duties fast and take the load off us, would you? And don't go quitting either. She makes a finger gun and pretends to shoot me. Glad they're welcoming me. I'll do my best. And that's all for your introduction. Do work every bit as hard as you say you will. Everyone in the station giggles at our chief's smooth statement. Can I really pull off my best? What should I even do? Sort of space out and listen to what the other nurses tell me? Spacing out is not the first thing you should go to. Alright, let's hear the night shift report. The night shift nurses nod. I'll begin. Miss Wakamoto in 310 came back from her time away last night. That said, we have 12 stretchers, 7 escorts, 6 walkers, and 5 empties for a total of 30. Huh? Stretchers? Empties? No idea what she's talking about. I'll start from the severe cases. Last night, 301, Amino, parasomniac disturbance. Administered doctor order sedatives. Huh? What? What's she talking about? I'll explain later. Keep quiet and listen for now. Chief whispers that to me, apparently having picked up on my panic. Oh, oops. Told you to say I'm sorry, didn't I? Don't make me tell you more than once. Sorry. I'm sorry. You've got a ways to go. For some reason, the chief's voice calms me down. That's despite the fact that she was scolding me. It's the strangest thing. Then slept soundly until morning. This morning's blood pressure was 132/78. She doesn't remember anything about yesterday evening. Again? Again? Shoot Senpai a glance. She'd pulled out a notebook at some point and has been jotting down notes. Night nurses go on stating patients' names and explaining how they were through the night. Glance over at Yamanochi and see her writing on a clipboard. I can see that. Don't think you'd remember everything after hearing it once. I've got to take notes too. Probably help if I understood what the nurses were saying. Chief's gonna pitch in and explain things to me later. I'm worried I might not actually understand any of it. No developments with Miss Wakamoto in 310, and no developments with Mr. Ryukaku in 312. That's all. And that will be the end of morning reports. Good job, everyone. The night nurses thank everyone, pick up their bags from the back, and head out of the station. Heading home. It's kind of interesting to see a mix of people who are about to start work and who are going home. Yamanochi and Senpai, however, put down their notes and leave the nurse's station. Where are they going? Sawai, what are you spacing out for? Come over here. Chief has already moved in front of the desk, and she's beckoning me over. There's a sheet of white glass laid out in front of the desk. It has a single X-ray scan on it. Oh, I'm sorry. Hurry over to the chief. Now, I'd like to show you around the ward since this is your first day, but... Do you need to be shown around? Do I need to be shown around the ward? I don't know if this was an option before. We can say no thanks. Does this just skip this part? Like, I'd appreciate it. Oh, I'd appreciate that. Alright. I assume you've heard from the receptionist how the hospital is structured. I have. First floor is for outpatients, second floor and above are the medical wards. There's a changing room in the corner of the hospital. That's where you'll be changing in from tomorrow. Oh, come to think of it, I came in my uniform today. Oh, right, sorry. Out of my head, but the chief shakes hers. It's fine. You don't need to apologize for anything. I hadn't let you know, so the fault lies with me. So, I'm sorry for embarrassing you like that. Honestly, I am. You don't have to. Seeing her bow her head is only making me feel even more nervous. You really don't have to worry about me, so what else should I know? Her eyes widen a little and the chief chuckles. The first room we need to pay attention to is the examination room on the floor. That's where we get our blood and urine sample data from. I'm kind of tempted to go back and see what happens if you say, no, I don't need a tour. Hold on. Let's, yeah, let's overwrite that one. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to main menu. New examination. Skip next choice. This should be this one, yeah. No thanks. Oh, no thanks. Very well. In that case, go meet up with Yamanochi and the others and start changing diapers. This is interesting because I don't think we did this one last time. I think I want to go with this one. Oh, so that's where Senpai went, to change diapers. If you need to be taught how to do it, ask Yamanochi or Fujisawa. Understood. Come back to the nurse's station when you're done. We'll go straight to the administrative office. Oh yeah, I didn't actually go to the administrative office. I'm sorry. It's nothing for you to apologize for. It's my fault for not letting you know beforehand to go to the main office. Also, she blushy. Chief chuckles to herself a little. That's unexpected. The chief has a lovely smile. Now get going. The clock's always ticking. Unrelated, damage high score in Fire Emblem Three Houses is Lysithea with 246 now. Amazing. That's great. We're approaching the level cap, the damage cap. I don't know if you can deal more than 99 damage in a single hit, like for game reasons. For like a single hit, not crit. I don't think you can break 300 is what I'm saying. My, look at the time. I'll be going to the administrator's office, so come with me. Coming. Okay, so that just skips the whole part where you have to go through where everything is here. I don't know if that changes what she actually knows, though, which could be interesting. Dive into the bed the second I get into my room. It's so nice and soft. Maybe it's just because it was my first day, but I'm just so beat. My energy's dropped to 0. I can't just go to sleep like this. Jack myself up for starters. Change into my pajamas and vacantly sit down. I was brought to the administrator's office, but I had no idea there'd be so many documents to fill out. No one told me it'd take all morning and some of the afternoon. Chief just left me at the office and said she'd had work to attend to and cruise right back out. So the game lets you skip this part of the intro after the first playthrough? Yeah. And I mean, technically you can skip from choice to choice, which is also nice, but I don't know if I want to just be skipping from choice to choice. Don't think your nurse actually could know less, so this should be fine. That's amazing. You're so right for that, Telv. Had no idea where the staff cafeteria was. Hadn't brought my own lunch. For the hospital shop to buy lunch, there wasn't one of those either. Convenience store is about 15 minutes away. Last thing I wanted to do. Change into my regular clothes and changing room, take a 30-minute round trip and change again. Would I go outside for lunch or stay in the hospital and skip it? It was the ultimate choice. As tears welled up, Senpai said she would give me some of her lunch, but... Well, this was all the chief's fault. She didn't tell you a thing about the changing room or the admin office either. Well, you have a point. I'll get you some delivery. Wait, Zwei gets to have delivery? I want to order food too. ... Sorry. Just eat the lunch I brought. Literally, I want McDonald's too. Pushing your luck with the chief. Pushing your luck with the chief. So I had delivery sushi for lunch. So nervous about getting treated to sushi by the chief on my very first day that I don't feel like I ate a thing. Lunch ended, the chief had to get back to work, so I ended up going back to the admin office by myself. Went back, then I needed to hand over my seal and bank book to set up paycheck deposits, and since no one told me about anything, I had to go back to the dorm to get them. Huh? Wait, did someone just knock at the door? Or this condo has been rented out by the hospital for the employees, basically making a dormitory. Family, maybe? It's a little too early for my parents or sister to come visit. Could it be a ghost? No way. Ghost, come on, that's completely unscientific. Letting people die in a hospital, you can't really avoid ghost stories. But a ghost wouldn't have had any business in the hospital dorm, right? am I even thinking? That's super unrealistic. It would never happen. Just being overly nervous about my first day. It's making my brain go haywire, giving me hallucinations I can see and hear. Oh no. I can hear something. I can totally hear something. What am I gonna do? It's way too scary. Hey, come on. Open up already. That voice sounds familiar. Like, awfully familiar for a ghost's voice. I actually kind of really enjoy the specific bit, seeing the rest of, like, Kaori's shit she has to work through. Because, like, this is a legitimate concern for her, you know what I mean? Hey, I know you're in there. Come on. Don't ghost me. Open up. Wait, that voice. Senpai? Yeah. There's no such thing as ghosts. They're way too unrealistic. I mean, why'd I even think it was a ghost in the first place? Maybe I'm just tired. Oh, sorry for taking so long. Open up already. Come on. Feel relief wash over me the second I see Senpai's face. Knew there was no such thing as ghosts. Something seems a little off. What are you looking at me all funny for? Well, Senpai, you're in your pajamas. You know, this is a hospital's apartment building, but... Hey, no worries. Locks in this place work wonders. Besides, even though everyone knows the Hiragahama General Hospital employee dorm is full of beautiful nurses, this small town's in the middle of nowhere. So weirdos stick out like a sore thumb. So don't worry, everyone lounges around in their pajamas at night around here. They do. Say, when in Rome, I guess she's right. Does this mean we're gonna have a pajama party to celebrate our reunion? Haven't seen each other since high school, sweet. And hey, I brought you something nice. Something nice? It's the first nice thing. Your stuff, freshly delivered to your dorm. Hey, did you read your orientation paper when you got to the dorm? There's a slip in your mailbox that means you have a package waiting. The large cardboard box at Senpai's feet is full of the necessities I sent from home. Not things I'd need immediately, but definitely want eventually. Pot and pan, seasonal clothes. Oh, oops. I'm sorry. You're following the chief's orders. Good job. She can sound a bit anal from time to time, but she's got a good head on her shoulders. I think you can't go wrong by following what she says. Am I really hearing Senpai's career advice in my doorway? Alright, I'll do that. Good girl, good girl. She pats me on the head. This sure brings me back to our high school days. Anyway, brought your stuff up for you, so no worries. Sorry for the trouble. Thank you. Oh, and check in with the manager, alright? You can do that tomorrow, too. Not always here, but someone from the management company can come over and help with cleaning and picking up packages and stuff. Right. I'll check in if I run into them. And now for nice thing number 2. Ta-da! Senpai pulls out what she had hiding behind her back. Convenience store bag? Oh, come on. Give me a better reaction than that. Having a welcome party for you, Sawai. Huh? Bought a bunch of snacks and beer, so let's celebrate our reunion and drink a bunch. Senpai has a wide grin on her face. And now I feel even more like we're back in high school. Back then, we'd gather up juice and snacks and enjoy them in the student council room away from prying eyes. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? How long do you want me standing it over here anyway? Standing over here. Oops. Sorry. Please come in. I appreciate it. Don't mind if I do. Sit wherever you'd like. Sure, I think I will. I really like how easygoing this is. Come on, Sawai, grab a beer. No way you're planning on staying sober tonight, right? I did drink a lot with my friends from nursing school. I bet you did. You learn everything in school. The good stuff and the bad stuff. Well, time to celebrate our reunion. Cheers! So happy I get to see Senpai again like this. She's my coworker too. Cheers for being able to work with you from now on, Senpai. You certainly know how to butter me up. Senpai gives me a big hug. Senpai, are you drunk already? Senpai. ZZZZ. Good grief. Come on, Senpai. Off me. Quit pretending to be asleep. Senpai has fallen into a deep sleep. She'll require a prince's kiss to be woken up. Huh? She's super drunk. Did she drink a bunch before coming here, too? This is a girls' dorm. You won't find any princes here. Then you'll do, Sawai. Best way to wake up a sleeping princess is with a kiss. Isn't that what the fairy tales say? Senpai, you're not even sleeping. You're not even a princess. And fairy tales aren't even close to real life. And there you go. You're as unromantic as ever. And your arguments are as full of holes as ever, Senpai. If this single-cell organism can outwit you in a conversation, you've got a long way to go. Frustration colors Senpai's face and irritation mine. Look right at each other, putting down our beers at the same time. Nah, you haven't changed a bit, Sawai. Senpai hugs me tight. You neither, Senpai. Hug her too. It's all coming back to me. So Senpai, remember. Friendly and able to do just about anything. Happened to be on student council when I was a freshman. The homeroom teacher told me to help the student council out. Senpai had just been elected as the student council president. He's right in the middle of learning the ropes from the third-year president. She was super busy, but still took the time to teach me a bunch, even though I'd come in later than everyone else. I ended up just staying in the student council too, and before I knew it, 1 year had passed. In fact, people started calling me and Senpai the council's dynamic duo. See, Senpai was an elite, someone who was out of reach for everyone, who everyone looked up to. She excelled in both academics and sports. And the Senpai that everyone admires was always sweet to me and only me. Sometimes she'd say mean things to me here and there, but that's because she trusted me. And finally get to see her again today, I can tell she hasn't changed. Senpai, she really is here, right next to me. Let's have another toast. Sure, we'll have as many toasts as you want. I sent you a bunch of messages after you graduated, Senpai, but it looks like they didn't go through. Oh, sorry about that. My school was strict like you wouldn't believe. And I dropped my phone into water right after I started school, so I lost everyone's contact info. Thought about writing letters when I got back home, but I was just so busy I couldn't get around to it. Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too. First I thought you were just being cold, but I understood everything when I got into nursing school myself. So much to study, and they keep you so busy with tests and field training that I felt like I'd lose myself. How'd these idiots even graduate? Well, we know that this one graduated through the power of dissociation. And I'm assuming Nagisa is just a really smart burnout who, like, just only burned out after she didn't get into the field she wanted to. So we are currently witnessing her burnout, where she was probably pretty competent before. Which is real. It happens. It's still rough, though. Not really forced to cram anywhere as much as in nursing school. Congratulations on graduating, by the way. Sorry, I'm a month late. Let me congratulate you on passing the national test, too. Sorry, I'm a year late. It's a lot of lip coming from you, Sawai. Senpai giggles to herself. Can't believe we ran into each other again. So, Sawai, what school were you in? Tsubomigasaki. Tsubomigasaki School of Nursing. Hey, that's local. Didn't want to leave home, and Senpai, you're at Teito Nursing, right? Yup. Figured this would be my only chance to live in Tokyo. Good point. High school was always, Senpai was always a straight A student who was good at everything and beloved by all, so I thought Yorigahama was too small for her. I thought even if she ended up studying back here, eventually going out to Tokyo to study the latest in whatever field she wanted suited her best. Deep down, I wanted to go to the same school that Senpai did, but I was too scared to leave home. I always wished that I could work with her when she came back, if she came back. Can't believe my dream came true this early. But When I went to Tokyo, I realized that I'd rather be back home, so I came back. Well, thanks for coming back. Let's have a toast to my decision last year. No, senpai. What are you getting on my case for? We wouldn't have met up again if I didn't make up my mind to come home. Well, that's true. It's not what I meant. Anyhow, that aside, want some squid? Yeah. So, like, listen. You gotta be on your guard around the chief. Senpai, you've had too much. You're on, like, your 6th can. Senpai was already under the table. To think of it, was she always this heavy a drinker? This is your celebration, alright? How can I not get plastered? Oh, right, so why? 6 cans. Damn, yeah. Right. Well, it's my celebration, so at least hear me out. Why'd you get so mouthy, Sawai? Senpai, you've got work tomorrow, don't you? Gonna be able to fight through your hangover? Today's pleasure is tomorrow's pain. Life's got its ups and downs. I have no idea what you're talking about. You're gonna get on my case and get me sports drink to sober me up. But I don't have any. Why not? My fridge is mostly empty. I just moved in, remember? Then go buy one. Come on, Kaori, darling. Help your adorable senpai out a little. I just get one from the vending machine in the lobby. First floor, I won't beg or anything. So please. ... It sounds an awful lot like begging to me. Right, I'll buy it for you, okay? I'll get you your drink. Yay! Kaori, baby, I love you. Senpai hugs me tight. So fickle. Well, I'll be going, so be on your best behavior, okay? I'll be waiting. It's almost like I can't tell which of us is the older one. I have to grimace a little. Can't help but enjoy how sweet Senpai is being on me. I have a real soft spot for that. It's because I have a little sister. The first floor lobby. 2 different floors, kind of annoying, but still really convenient to have a vending machine. Convenience store is a little bit far. Green tea, black tea, soda. That aside. So many types of sports drinks anyway. Isn't 2 types enough for a vending machine? Looks like every sports drink company is here. Which would Senpai like best? Hey, if you ain't gonna buy anything, could you slide out of the way? Sorry. Scramble to get out of the way of the person behind me. Wait a sec. This person looks familiar. ... Can't figure out who it could be. Her hair is shaggy and bunched up behind her head. She has on no makeup. Her face looks pale, eyes sharp. Glasses are a little out of place and plastered with fingerprints. She's wearing a shabby tracksuit. Tracksuit is definitely from a middle or high school, isn't it? For PE? Can't believe someone would wear their old tracksuit like that. So look at her. She opens up the cap of her energy drink right in front of the vending machine. And hand on her hip, she drinks the whole thing down. Phew. Alright, that's another 3 hours in the tank. Huh? What are you looking at? You got a problem? Not at all. She glares at me through her thick glasses, and I scramble to look away. Did she just giggle? Like I've been hearing someone speak with a Kansai accent around somewhere lately. Just imagining it, right? She didn't say anything else to me and just left silently. No, that was scary. I plopped down on the floor. She had to sit for that. Who was that just now, anyway? They sure left an impression. She's in this dorm, does that mean she's connected to the hospital? Sure, she's a clerical worker or nurse assistant, but what if I run into her at work? She couldn't be a nurse, could she? I do feel like I've met her somewhere. Oh, I've got to buy Senpai's drink. Snap back to my senses and stand in front of the vending machine again. Which do I pick? Go with the most popular one. Ta-da! Got your gator too. You used to love this stuff in high school, right? Looking forward to how happy Senpai will be. I go back to my room with a spring in my step. However, I don't want no drink. I don't want to go back to my room. Senpai, stop acting childish. I don't want to do what I don't want to do. I'm sleeping in your bed with you tonight, Kaori. Neither of us could sleep like that. Don't you have work tomorrow? I don't want to go. I don't want to go. She's throwing a tantrum. What do I do? Wait, my heart's kind of pounding. My hands are shaking. What's up with me? Not nervous or anything. Do I have to go? No matter what? Senpai looks up at me with coaxing eyes. They're cute. It's weird to say someone older than me is cute, but it's true. Got to harden my heart. What should I say? No, I'll use my usual spell. My hands to my chest and take a deep breath. ... My head becomes gradually clearer. My mind at ease, it's time to tell Senpai what for. Of course you have to go. If you stayed, we'd both suffer for it at work tomorrow. Please go back to your room. That's why. Why do I sound so cold? Kaori bought you your drink like you wanted, so you should go back to your room. Wait, what am I saying? Hold on, hold up a second. Cancel that. Senpai, Huh? She sighed at me. Cheapskate. Senpai purses her lips in dissatisfaction. Did I put her in a bad mood? Why did I say something like that in the first place? Senpai, you see... I know, we both got work tomorrow, we can't be late. But what do I do? Senpai's all down now. Senpai... Don't worry about it. No one's getting carried away, and every adult has to split up their work and private life and all that. Senpai staggers towards the door. Got something to say. We work in the same place, so we can see each other anytime, okay? Yeah, you're right. We can see each other whenever. And besides, if you wanted to stay over, doing it before our days off would be more comfortable. So why? Now we... Senpai while massaging my forehead. No need to make that face. Told you I got carried away, didn't I? And besides, I can see you anytime I want. Really? And you're not gonna say you don't want to see me, right? I wouldn't. Senpai giggles at me. Did she tease me again? Well, I got to hear how you really feel, so I'll be heading back today. Oh, and where's my goodnight kiss? Huh? Kidding. Kidding. There you go, Sabai, making that face again. Okay, good night. She blows me a kiss with a pleasant smile and opens the door. She's just teasing me, right? All the women around me are just teasing me, right? With the blowing kisses and the telling me about their sexual orientation and getting really close to me and holding my hand and showering with me and stripping me down. This is all purely platonic, right? Oh, good night. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Alright, see you tomorrow. Just stare at the door that Senpai goes out of. Sorry, I said stripping you down and I blacked out. Hear a sound coming from somewhere. I think it's my alarm. Oh yeah. Nuts, I overslept. I get dressed. I've got to wash my face first. Dash to my sink and scrub my face as quickly as I can. I don't even have time for breakfast. Chief told me to put on makeup, but mornings are so busy. I can pull it off on days I oversleep like this. Where are my clothes? I think I'll just wear my nurse's uniform to the hospital again today. It's close enough. Chief finds me, she'll probably get mad. What do you think the changing room is there for? In here now. It'd be such a waste of time to change into my regular clothes for my pajamas than my nurse's outfit, though. Something the more experienced nurses have been doing a long time. Can't just say it's a waste of time and effort. Think of it. Did Senpai manage to wake up alright? Look at the time. I've got time to get... Wait, before that. Look at the photo I took with my family. Everyone's smiling so happy in it. Things are gonna be really serious at work from today forward, but I'll do my best. Now then, to battle. I'm off. So I might just do 2 hours today. I can already feel my voice, feeling a little bit rough, from this. Not to mention I've been going a little bit faster since we've been trying to cover material we've already been over for the most part. So I might do 2 hours and then switch over to something else. Dot dot dot. Chief's glaring at me. Terrifying glare. Been barely on time for 2 days in a row now. You've got guts for a newbie, I'll give you that. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. Apologize away. But do know what the problem with being barely on time is. She asking what bad things could happen if I was late? 'Cause it's not good to be late. Dot dot dot. She sighed? Did I say something wrong? If you're gonna act like you're still a student, then take off that uniform and leave right now. You may be new, but as long as you're wearing that uniform, our patients are going to look at you as a professional nurse. Even if you're a minute late, we're the ones who have to wait on you. One of us might even have to cover for you while you're scrambling over. And whoever has to do that is going to be late taking care of our own patients. Your lateness ultimately means that patients who are in desperate need of care are going to have to wait. Do you understand that? Ah. Hadn't thought that my being late would make our patients have to wait. You know what you should do when you're new? Come early. It's a sign of respect for who you're working with. Sorry. First of all, opening hours aren't when you're supposed to show up. Unless, of course, you're a skilled enough nurse to get to the work the second you step into the nurse's station. I'm sorry. If you realize you'll slow things down, don't you think you should come that much earlier? Well, Otsuka, I think she's heard enough. But head nurse, this is something she needs to learn here and now. So why did you come at the last minute? Did you think it wouldn't matter? I wouldn't think that. Just didn't think of coming earlier. I'm very sorry. I was a little too excited that I'd become a nurse and I wasn't thinking. I see. Well, can you start coming in with time to spare from tomorrow? I can. See? You heard it from Sawai herself. Can you let her off now? Besides, it's already time for morning reports. Right you are. Let's begin morning reports then. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hydrate. I appreciate that. And squats. What the fuck? Okay. Wait. Wait. Oh, fuck. Oh, I didn't think that I had that many. I didn't think you could chain them. Fuck. Okay. Oh, no. Everyone was just being polite up until this point. I appreciate that. That's 18. Okay. I can do that. I also did not notice they had no cooldown. Yeah. Fuck, I thought they had a cooldown. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm already feeling it. This is 6. Chairs in the way. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ah. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm not ignoring your redeem. Well, you got a 3. Congratulations. Hey, you should also go look at the kids in your team. Good morning. Senpai's here and she's totally fine. So drunk, but she woke up and did her makeup and got to the nurse's station. She really is something. Look up to her a lot. I want to be just like her. Listen, you complained. Nurse 310 Wakamoto, no changes. 312 Ryukaku, no changes. That's all. Well, that concludes the morning reports. Chief shoots a glance at me. Is she gonna say something to me again? You need to do 12 squats, by the way. You need to refund 12 squats. No, no more. Make the kissy lower? You know what? Deal. That's my demand, 99k. Well, I just reduced it by 10,000 points, so... Night shift nurses are different from the ones I met yesterday. I was an admin and missed the evening report, so I didn't actually get to meet them. Make the kissy cheap, but with a 7-day delay. No, because we could get to the point where people are spending like 5k to make me give Mika a kiss. My name's Kaori Sawai. It's nice to meet you. I'll do my best. 2 more sets of squats, please. I'm gonna keep those on the back burner, okay? I'm gonna do those towards the end of stream. My legs genuinely hurt right now. I expect you to be a pro right away, so you can relax a little. 2 night shift nurses greet me. They're nice. As a student, nurses generally ignore me. But nurses here are pretty nice. Are they greeting me as one of their own since I'm not a student anymore? Good job, you two. You're relieved. And please stay back a little, day shift nurses. Take care, everyone. Night shift nurses take their bags from their break room in the back and head home. We day shift nurses, the only ones left. Today is Sawai's official debut in the wards. I'm sure she'll screw up a lot since she's new, but do what you can to support her. Can do. Don't make fun of the newbies. We've all been there. Sawai, I'm sure this will be a challenge for you since it's your first day, but do your best. Chief told me to do my best. It's the same person? Thanks, I will. Good answer. Chief smiled. All she did was get angry, but she can smile. I feel kind of moved. Oh, wait, is it just me or is she frowning now? Figure out that I'm shocked? That she's smiling or something? No way. That aside, it's probably really lucky I got to start my workday with Chief's smile. Good job surviving, Sawai. Huh? Before I know it, Nagisa's right behind me, patting me on the shoulder. You're lucky that's all the lecturing you got off with. Huh? Thought it was pretty long, but that was on the short side. Is it usually longer? You got off with the short version since you weren't actually late, but when I'm late, she holds me back to yell at me. Whoa. She gets held back and lectured? Like the chief. It's terrifying. Gotta say, Senpai, you're amazing. Managed to get to work on time even though you were smashed last night. You bet. I've already got a year under my belt. Ha! Says the nurse who showed up with no makeup on and her hair all over the place. Hey. Don't let her take you for a ride, you hear? She stumbled through the door looking like she just got out of bed and fixed herself in there. Yamanochi points to the break room in the back. ... Sure. It all worked out. It ain't something I'd be tooting my own horn about. ... Senpai. Oh, Senpai looks awfully sad. Not that I can't sympathize. I'd probably cry if someone exposed me like that. Gotta say something to make her feel better. But you got here before me. That's awesome. That's still awesome. It means you woke up before me. Didn't even put makeup on. I still barely had time to get ready. I ended up being late anyway. So I still think that's awesome, Senpai. And Sawai. You've been saying awesome a lot, but this isn't awesome at all. Really. Because waking up on time for work isn't just a nurse thing. It's a grown-up thing. Have you finished with your chit-chat? Forgotten about the chief. Sorry. You haven't done anything, so there's nothing to apologize for. Though the problem here is that you're standing around during work hours. The problem here, you haven't done anything, so you haven't gotten in trouble for anything. However, you haven't done anything, so start doing something. Really what she's saying there. And you're not supposed to just apologize for everything. Does the chief not like me? Chief, you keep beating up on her and she'll quit on us. Girls these days just don't have any guts. I'm not beating up on her, I'm simply stating facts. This conversation will get us nowhere. I had to stay behind to talk about what's going to happen to you, Sawai. I don't see I don't see the squats. You know what I do see? Fishing! Huh? What's gonna happen to me? Does that mean if I mess up or make a mistake, I'm gonna get fired on the spot? Oh no, am I gonna get fired on the second day on the job? Safan with sympathize, do we vote? No. Talking about assigning an instructor to guide you today. There's no reason to worry. Huh? An instructor? It's called the preceptor system. An instructor guides a new nurse along one-on-one. The new nurse is the preceptee, while the instructor is the preceptor. Preceptor will hear you out on anything that troubles you, not just work. Oh, I didn't know there's a system like that. I'm about to be put through it. Wonder who my preceptor will be. We are up to 3 squats, rolls. I'm keeping it in the back of my head. I have 3 left. I might do them when I go on break because I've had like 7 rolls in the first hour of stream. Hope it's Senpai. Yamanochi is easy to get along with and would be a good choice. What if it was someone who isn't here today and turns out to be really scary? That said, Fujisawa, you look like you'll get along with Sawai. You're her preceptor. Right. I'm on it. Yay, it's Senpai. I'm glad I'm with you, Senpai. Same. I'll go over the preceptor basics with Fujisawa, so go ahead and change diapers with Yamanochi, Sawai. I'm on it. Come on, hurry up or I'm leaving you behind. No, wait up. So, for starters, it's not like every patient wears diapers, so changing them won't take too long. There's 2 in intensive care room, 6 in the large room, and 1 in the single room for a total of 9 patients. You remember everyone? You remember people on the job. Nursing assistants will start from the single room, so we'll start from intensive care. Here, take this trash bag. She hands me a transparent polyethylene bag. A convenience store bag. It's tough to move around with a big bag, so you want to put the used diapers in there. We're prizing mobility here. You'll also want these rubber gloves. They're plastic though. She hands me a pair of thin plastic gloves. She telling me to put them on? Makes sense, wouldn't want to change diapers with my bare hands. By the way, used diapers and those gloves both count as contaminated material, so you can't be throwing them away like regular garbage. Oh, I can? Regular houses divide their garbage up by whatever the local government sets the rules as. The hospitals are different. We get specialists to deal with our semi-infectious materials like blood and needles. Oh. Yamanochi pleasantly steps up to a bed. The bed in front of us is Hana Amino's. Good morning, Hana. It's time to change your diapers. She peels off her covers and opens up her gown. Impressed with Yasuko's deft movements, but I just can't stand around staring. Good morning, Miss Amino. Scramble over to the opposite side of Yamanochi. Look, Hana, we got a new member on the team. My name is Sawai. Pleased to meet you. Miss Amino smiles back at me. She holds up a shaking left hand. What could it mean? She wants to give you a handshake. Oh, right. I hold her hand in both of mine. Pleased to meet you. Miss Amino nods her head. You should see this in the records later, but Hana's stroke left her unable to speak, with her right side paralyzed too. So that's what's happened. Yamanochi opens up the diaper as she speaks and pulls the urine pad out of it. Alrighty, can you face Sawai, Hana? And Sawai, hold her up. Oh, of course. Miss Amino turns her prone body towards me. Yamanochi places the urine pad out on a new diaper and turns her on her back again. Are these details needed? Which details? The ones of her condition? A little, yes. Can you face here again, Hana? Meanwhile, you straighten out the urine pad wrinkles. Alright. Straighten out the urine pad wrinkles like she asks. Extra pressure comes down on those wrinkles, you see. They lead to bed sores. I'm a mute for a bit? Yeah, no problem. Got Gramps waiting for you when you get home, Hana. Can't be going back with bed sores. Miss Amino looks pleased. Do your best in rehabilitation too, alright? This time her face turns sour. You know, this isn't half bad. Hey, no spacing out. Just gonna leave Hana naked like this? What if she catches a cold? No, sorry. Match Yamanochi's movements to seal the diaper, then close her gown. Finally, we put our blanket over her and finish our first person. And there's 9 people we have to do this for, right? think doing this 9 times a day would be a little rough. Tired. Hitting right where it hurts. No, I'm fine. Chief, Yamanochi, and the other nurses, are they all mind readers? Well, showing on your face. You want to hide that. You'll end up worrying our patients, you know. That makes sense. She isn't as harsh as the chief. No, she warns me in a casual way, trying to keep me calm. She's a good person. And then, on to the next person. Mr. Mitsui, can you let me see your diaper? Huh? She's pulled over the blanket, flipped up his gown, and opened up his diaper just a little bit. She doesn't have to change it. Mr. Mitsui's got a balloon in him, so we just checked if he's pooped or not. Alright, you're good to go. Balloon. A uretic balloon catheter. Although, he's gonna have to have it pulled out real soon. That, she fixes up Mr. Mitsui's gown and pulls his sheets back up. That's it for our second person. Wait, I haven't done a thing. The medical assistants do diaper changes for people with balloons around dawn when they're doing their cleaning. So all we have to do is check for poop. Oh. And by cleaning, I mean private parts and the like. So that's what you meant by cleaning. There's no more diapers in room 302, so we're heading to 303 next. Got it. Next person's definitely gonna have diapers to change, and I'm gonna do it right. No, I forgot to say this, but change your gloves with every diaper swap. I mean, you don't want to go around touching your ass with hands in someone else's piss instead of touch someone else's piss, right? Right. Take off the gloves I was using and put on a new pair. Oh, I finished up with 303. Huh? Oh, wait, seriously? Well, sorry to make you do that. It's no trouble at all. You two can take care of the IVs now. Thanks, we'll get right on it. Yamanochi puts Mrs. Amano's used urine pad in the nursing staff's garbage and takes off her gloves. Huh? What about the diaper changing? Oh, this is our new nurse, so why? Be nice to her, alright? Sure thing, nice to meet you. Nursing staff sound genuinely happy to greet me. I got greeted first even though I'm the younger one here. And the pleasure is all mine, my name is Kaori Sabai. Scramble to bow my head to the staff members. Staff giggles as they drag a large garbage bag full of used diapers down the hall and some are out of view. Does that end the diaper changing, or...? We nurses started morning diaper changes from the intensive care room and the staff starts from the singles. We finish up when we meet, usually meeting up in 303 or 305, but we started kinda late today. And that's my fault, right? I'm sorry. Hey, this is off topic, but Yamanochi speaks up and interrupts me. Keep last night a secret, alright? Huh? Last night? What happened last night again? We bumped into each other in the dorm lobby, right? Dorm lobby? I love that she just has no idea that this is the same person. Hey, you ain't gonna buy anything. Could you slide out of the way? What are you looking at? Got a problem? Ooh, no way. Woman in the tattered old tracksuit was. I never thought anyone would run into me looking like that at that hour. No way. Fading the glasses and grubby tracksuit is the same person? The power of makeup. Yeah, I can't believe it. Makeup is amazing. There's that nurse uniform magic. They do say it makes whoever wears it look twice as good. Let's keep it between us, you hear? She winks at me with a smile, putting her index finger to her lips. Telling me she was that scary glasses-clad woman in the tracksuit from last night? Hey, don't need to look all shocked like. Ain't like I look that different, do I? No, it's just, sorry. They're all such fail girls. Yeah. Everybody's kind of failing in their own unique way here, and it's very good. We love characters with flaws. It's just, sorry. Well, I do keep a lot secret here in the ward. Like my Kansai talk. Your dialect sure stands out for being a secret. Well, ain't used crying over spilled milk. Hey, Pay my room a visit sometime. Door will always be open for you. Sure. Yamanochi's room. Sure, wherever that scary person in the tracksuit vanished off to last night, right? Say, do you like manga? You just got the Kansai dialect on full blast now. Just not want to hide it around me anymore? Manga? I read it as much as anyone else does. Which do you like better? Shonen manga or shoujo manga? I haven't really thought of them as separate, come to think of it. Guess I like them both? Oh, yeah? Just me, or is Yamanochi grinning at me? Yuri, so true. So within the category of Yuri, shonen or shoujo? Why do you ask? Oh, no reason. Anyway, there's no time for chatter. Let's head back to the station. Such a sudden switch back to her poised nurse persona. It's like I'm watching Jekyll and Hyde play out. Doesn't look like she can really divide up the roles yet. What a strange person. Yuri's for girls or boys. Yeah. Alright, wash your hands for starters. Time you move on to another form of care, you want to wash your hands. Wouldn't want to be the one to spread an infection around the hospital, right? An infection? I get it. Since our patients' immune systems are so weak, they'd be vulnerable to whatever bacteria our hands happen to have hidden on them. Chief, you finished up with diaper changing, so can we let the newbie fill IV bags? Chief comes out from the break room. That's right, she was teaching Nagisa what she needed to know to be my instructor. I'll need a bit more time for my part, so go ahead and show her what to do. You got it. Hey newbie, pull it together. Oh, right. Wonder what Senpai and the Chief are talking about in there. A little curious, but there's no time to wonder now. Whoa, there's so many IV bottles. Put all of these in our patient's IV bags? Probably. Ordered a pride flag with axolotls on it to a friend. Oh, it's cute. By now she'll have forgotten all about the thing. I love when you like give somebody a gift that they've definitely forgotten about. It's like, oh, you remember that thing you said you wanted 2 years ago when it was still in pre-order? Here you go. This is all the stuff for the day shift. Night shift nurses lay them out in room order in the morning. We jam this right in the patient's veins, so if you mess it up, you'll give him one heck of a bad day. To be fair, it's easier with ADHD. Yeah, I get that. So you don't want any accidents like that happening. We always have 2 nurses check the prescription sheet and the meds, and that's the double check. Right. One of us dictates the prescription sheet while the other checks the medicines names, and then we put them in. You probably have a tough time reading and getting the medicine names at first. It'll take a bit of time, but once you get used to it. Trust me. That's when you really don't want to rest on your laurels. It's pretty easy to mix up the names of all these drugs. If you just slip just once, you might have to say goodbye to the patient and your nursing license. Whoa. That's something you don't want to ever forget on this job. Any careless mistake you make can break you and the people you're taking care of. Oh, and label drugs that have side effects on their bottles and permanent marker. Or labels that have side effects on their bottle. Yeah, okay. Side effects. Take this potassium, for instance. Inject it in too fast and you'll stop their heart. Huh? And this bronchodilation. Bronchodilation drug. Don't take your time with this one. And you'll make them like a merlion. Merlion? They'll vomit like a fountain. There's nurses students in this hospital. How does she not know anything? Yeah. It's kind of the thing, like, it seems like her whole thing is she doesn't know anything because she was dissociating so hard. Can't get that image out of my head. And if you're lucky if puke's all you'll get. Sometimes they'll get muscle convulsions, or their hearts will get weird. It can get a little sticky. Isn't that more than a little sticky? That's what medical mistakes are. They're all way more than a little sticky. It's terrifying. I just want to be a nurse ever since I was little, but I've had no idea the job was so scary. But hey, that's why we have this double check thing going on, to make sure neither of us blows it. If the doctor messes up and prescribes the wrong prescription, then that's not on us. That's one of the pluses of being meticulous. We can catch those screw-ups. Yamanochi gives my shoulder a good pat. No need to get the shakes, you hear. As long as you're not asleep at the wheel, you're not going to be poisoning anyone. If you turn that around, does that mean if I'm not paying full attention, I'll blow it right away? Have to memorize all the dangerous drugs, right? Yamanochi gapes at me before her lips curl up into a grin. Memorize them? You could. But the ones you have to watch the speed of are written on the prescription sheet, so don't worry. Most of the drugs we use are pretty much set in stone, too, so you'll pick them up before too long. You think so? You betcha. That's how it goes. Now, let's get started. Yamanochi hands me a stack of papers. Are these the prescriptions? Read the room numbers, patient names, drug names, and dosages for me, would ya? Oh, and full names for the patients. Sure, Read the prescriptions as she asked. Rio 1, Hana Amino, 5%? TZ, 1V? Sorry, I just saw this wall of text and I'm like, 5 Prozucker. Glucose is abbreviated as TZ, Traubenzucker, so we just call it Zucker. German, you know. And this prescription is 5% Zucker, 1 vial. Right. Oh, and the V is short for vial, with A being ampule. What else does it say? VB12, 1A, and ascorbic acid, 1A. 1 ampule of vitamin B12, 1 of vitamin C then. I tell you, doctors love writing like this. Nothing you won't get used to, though. Right. Guess I've just got to do my best. So, Hama Amino, 5 Prozucker, 5, or B12 and C. Got it. Drug names are all foreign sounding, difficult to read, but we managed to do it with a double check. I'm a little beat. Don't have time to catch my breath. Hey, good job. That's it for the 10 o'clock IV check. Huh? 10 o'clock IV check? We go give out injections and antibiotics at 10 and 5. That's right after the morning diaper changes. People under continuous infusion have different checks, like every 6 hours from midnight, or every 8 hours or 12. So they aren't part of the 10 o'clock check. Oh, I see. All right, time to get filling. Filling? Suck up what's in the ampules and vials and fill the bottles with them. Come on, let's get to work. You want to switch your syringe for each patient, but you don't need to if you're extracting the same medicine. It's just in our hospital, though. You really don't want to do it anywhere else. Oh, before I forget, make sure you don't cut your finger with the glass when you're cutting the ampule, okay? Right. About 20 IV bottles to fill. In front of each are checked ampules and vials. Cautiously cut one of the ampules and extract the liquid with a syringe and transfer it into the bottle. My nerves are so tense they could snap. Am I actually going to be able to get used to this? Alright, let's work on the tubes. First, stick the needle at the end of the tube into the bottle and fill half the drip chamber with fluid. Then you want to use the forceps for adjusting the drip speed, you see, and make the bottle start dripping. Fill in the tube with the meds. Then, when the tube is filled with the meds, wrap it around the bottle and put it on the cart. And then it's ready to rock. Yeah, I don't think it'd make much sense just for me talking about it. You've got to try it yourself. Oh, and make sure no air goes into the tube. That messes up the infusion. Air in the tube is bad. Don't inject blood directly into people, air directly into people's blood. That's a bad thing to do. Right. Already at the end of my rope, Yamanouchi. I even cut out to be a nurse. Nothing but doubt fills my mind. It's IV time! The card into room 301, the intensive care room. Everyone in 30 room's already hooked up 24/7. Gotta do is hook these bottles right up. Even a newbie can do it, so chop chop. She hands me the IV bottle, I freeze up. What's up? Didn't they teach you this in school? First time I've actually touched an IV bottle at someone's bedside before. First time, huh? The adorableness of naivete. Huh? Nothing, just talking to myself. But if you can't handle it, then eyes on me. Before I can say anything, Yamanouchi scoops up the bottle out of my hands and hangs it down from the S-shaped hook under the curtain rail. An S-shaped hook. Patients aren't going anywhere by themselves for long, see? Keep the IV stands for people who can go to the bathroom alone. Yamanouchi sterilizes the tip of the tube as she speaks and quickly attaches it to the tube that's already there. I find myself applauding the ease with which she works. I could do this with both hands tied behind my back. I think you'd still need at least one hand. Yeah, anyway, headed to room 302 next. Only patient who needs an IV there is Mr. Otai with a stomach ulcer. He's got veins all over, so it's real easy. Good morning, it's IV time. Our new nurse is going to be watching real hard, but don't mind her. Mr. Otai is a slender, timid man. He bows his head with a bit of a flustered look. I scramble to lower my head as well. I'm the new nurse here, Kaori Sawai. Hey, no need for the long face. We're not going to have a newbie inject anyone on her first day, so don't worry, Mr. Otai. Oh, newbie. You're not going to do the injection, but can you tape up the tube? Yamanouchi slides the IV bottle into Mr. Otai's arm as she speaks. I haven't replied yet. Tape it up. Get about 4 bandages and cut it in 10cm pieces. Sure. Check there's no blood in the tube. You can make sure the needle's in before you tape it on. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. No, you're fine, baby. Her alarm was going off and she had headphones on and didn't hear it. Very cute. No blood coming up the tube. The needle isn't actually in the blood vessel. IV will leak sooner or later, so you're gonna have to prick it back in anyway. To redo it, you might as well just jam it in when the damage to the blood vessel is at its lowest. And damage to the blood vessel is at its lowest, huh? Forgot to bring a notebook. Sure, you secure the whole thing when you get the needle in. You want to loop the tube so the thing won't fall off at the tiniest tug. Loop it. Wonder if I can remember anything. Don't sweat it. Just starting out, me or Fujisawa will be there helping you. There's no need to cram it all in your brain now. Ah, that's right. I'll have you guys. But if you keep messing up, you're getting a knuckle sandwich. Nah. Seeming to find our exchange funny, Mr. Otai chuckles. This is a little embarrassing. There you go, Mr. Otai. Give us a call when your IV's done. Yamanouchi smiles and brings the nurse call to Mr. Otai's hand. To say, she really is skilled with her hands. Perfect. There we go. She stuck the IV needle in and secured the syringe all while explaining it to me. I wonder if I'll get this skilled someday. Come on, newbie. We're going to the next room. Coming. Let's see. Fujisawa's in charge of 303 and 305. So next will be 306. Got it. Senpai's in charge of them? Don't have a grasp on the system, but it looks like 306 is next. 306, pretty rough in a bunch of ways. So get ready, alright? Rough? How come? Yamanouchi's face twists into a devious grin. 306 is the kids' room, sugar. Bigger hospitals have a pediatric ward, but we don't, so they're all in this one room. Some trouble way back, so we only accept kids in elementary and over. Kindergartners go to another hospital. And since it's a big room that can't live in a group, and kids that mess things up get reported to their parents and sent elsewhere. Parents will complain sometimes, but running a hospital ain't chariot work. The hell room. So true. Hi, Jackie. You came just in time for us to do, like, another 5 minutes. Everyone here has some form of illness, so it's not like any one patient can be selfish. Allowing one patient to get their way will have effects on the other treatment and symptoms, too. Kids are selfish and try to get stuff out of you by default, so you always want to be on your guard. Came in just in time to see the bit about Yamanouchi being skilled with her hands. Yeah, agreed. Hold on. I gotta find my emotes. Me when Yamanouchi is skilled with her hands? Kids probably know it's IV time. Some of them look scared in their beds, and some of them are straight up missing. Good morning, everyone. Gonna start from the kid at the very edge. Here we go. You're up first, Sho. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, good girl. Hold out your arm. Holding out your arm before I even ask. Well, I want to get the pain over with fast. Right you are. It'll be over while your eyes are closed, so hang on for me, okay? Wish she'd call me good girl. Yeah, no, that's based. With that, Yamanouchi unravels the tube from the IV bottle and puts the bottle on the IV stand. Cut the 4 strips of tape like she told me before and get ready to hand them over quickly. Alright, it's going in. And there we go. It's all over. Yamanouchi preps in the needle and tape from me. Takes tape from me and slips the needle into the little girl's arm without even taking a minute. Wow. Does it still hurt? No. Hit the nurse's call if it hurts, alright? Sure. Good girl, good girl. There we go. Kohaku, you're up next. A girl, presumably Kohaku, starts wailing. Well, that's understandable. Kohaku's on the younger side of elementary school, so I'd imagine thinking about getting stuck with a needle would make her cry. Oh my, Kohaku, what's the matter? Yamanouchi peers at her with a soothing voice. Yeah, needles hurt. They're pretty scary. Has to be done. She's such a small child, she'd definitely cry even if she knows what's about to happen. Right then, the girl in the neighboring bed gives Kohaku a gentle hug. You don't have to cry. It'll just sting for a sec. Sniff, sniff. Girl in the neighboring bed looks like she's in middle school or so. With a kind smile, sits down on the bawling Kohaku's bed and gently puts her arm around her shoulder. She holds out her arm for Yamanouchi. Can you do my IV first? It'll be alright, Kohaku. I'm in the same boat as you. I'll be brave here, so you be brave too, okay? Poor Ami. LMAO, middle school. She's in high school. Yep. This was literally my older sister's existence all through anything. Was, my sister was like 4 to 5 years older than me, like depending on the time of the year. And so she was always in high school, and I was always in, like, when I was in middle school. When my parents would be like, we have 2 kids, one is in high school and one is in middle school, they would always assume she was the one in middle school and I was the one in high school, which is amazing. To be fair, my older sister has, like, the same face. She's looked exactly the same since she was in kindergarten, so I understand. It's, like, uncanny. It's really funny, actually. She smiles at us and smiles at the teary Kohaku as well. It's a really heartwarming scene. Oh, you're such a good girl, Ami. Alright, you're getting your IV first. Yamanouchi slides the needle into her arm. She quickly secures it with a tape I'd cut. See, not bad, huh? ... Kohaku is gritting her teeth and holding back tears. Now Yamanouchi will deal this while I cut the tape, but she pulls out a tissue from the bedside, takes the tape I'd cut, and starts making something. Can you promise me you'll be brave? Wow, a flower. It's a flower made of tissue in Yamanouchi's hand. Puts it on Kohaku's hand while she ties a rubber bandage around her upper arm. Normally, I'd give it to you after being brave. But you're a special girl, Kohaku. Thanks. Kohaku is distracted by the paper flower. Yamanouchi takes advantage of that opening and puts the needle into her arm. That was really fast. She flinched just a bit and didn't even cry. Now all that's left is securing it with tape. Good for you, Kohaku. Nice flower. I love it. It didn't hurt. I want her to give me an IV tomorrow, too. This line just infinitely reminds me of Nagisa's fucking difficulty with anything. Just everything. How Nagisa comes in and everyone's like, oh, I fucking hate her. I don't want her to be the one to give me my IV. It hurts so bad. Please. Give me the other one. As Ami pets Kohaku's head, her eyes meet. You're the new nurse, right? You're not gonna give people shots? Well... Your sudden question puts me on the spot. Yamanouchi does not let this slip, however, and comes in between us. New nurses have plenty to learn first, so we have them learn all that before they get to do injections. Oh, I see. During that explanation, Ami turns to me and smiles. Do your best, okay? The smile warms my heart. I will. Kaori does your IV and it leaves a giant red bruise, like canonically. Ugh. Awful. That girl just now, she really is the big sister of the group, huh? Oh, and that's Ami Asada. She's the oldest girl in the room. She's a straight A student in school, too. She's definitely on top of things. Is she around middle school age? She seemed kind of young. I bet she wouldn't want to hear that. She might not look like it, but she's in high school. Oh. She looked pretty young. She's rather mature. Huh, high schooler. Alright, it's bed raising time. Huh? It's lunchtime in an hour, right? Bedridden patients can't pick themselves up, so we have to adjust their beds. Oh, I see. It's already near lunchtime. This whole time, Senpai's been listening to the Chief's lectures. We haven't gotten a chance to work together at all. Working in the same hospital, too. Maybe you can work together after lunch? Chief, what will we do about Fujisawa's IVs? I'm sorry. This will take a bit longer. So, can you take care of them? Got it. Alright, newbie. Beds are all yours. Huh? I'll meet up with you after I'm done with the IVs in Fujisawa's room. Got it. Oh, and just don't raise the beds as is, you hear? And make sure they have good posture when you crank up. Got it? So when you think of what they'll be like after I raise the bed, that makes sense. Got it. Do your best, alright? I'll be checking after. On it. I'm beat. Being a nurse is way more physically taxing than I expected. Changing diapers, moving people around to make sure they don't get bed sores, moving people to the examination room and x-ray room. Gotta move patients around so much. So much paperwork to learn right from the start. The amount of documents has knocked me out. Worked with Senpai in the afternoon, but she wasn't used to teaching people and we ended up being an odd pair. It's a little tough now, but maybe later on I'll be able to look back at this and laugh. Yeah, I know I will. Got to put in the work to get there. Kaori, darling. And someone hugs me from behind. Wait, I'm still in my underwear. Did a pervert break in here? Yes. Yes. Specifically for single-celled organisms, yes. Hey, come on. It's just me. What's the big surprise? Back and see that Senpai's got her arms around me. And Senpai... Senpai is grinning away, looking so amused you wouldn't think the day shift exhausted her. She's already changed into her regular clothes, too. That speed's no joke. Second biggest pervert of the game. I was gonna say I need to know who's first, but I know that Yamanouchi has that title. Yamanouchi is definitely the first place pervert. There's no way it's not Yamanouchi. What do we have here? So nice and soft. Wait, Sawai, have your boobs gotten bigger? Plush. Spy has her hands right on my chest. What are you doing? Checking to see how you've grown. She gropes me some more. Or did you want me to go under the bra? Senpai, this is sexual harassment. Me doth think the lady protests too much. Come on, it's not like you'll run out. Could you not breathe so heavily on my neck? It tickles. But you really have grown a bunch, Sawai. Mainly in the chest. Cue the heavy breathing. She's definitely breathing right on my neck. That tickles. You're always so fun to tease, Sawai. Oh, and I'm sorry about today. I never really taught anyone before, so I wanted to apologize. But all I could think of doing instead of apologizing was groping you in a public space. Just couldn't help from thinking what would happen with just us together right in the middle of the ward. Yourself, Senpai. But I'm glad things ended well. So, can you let me go now? I like to imagine Nagisa is still groping her throughout this dialogue. Absolutely. Yeah, I think so too. I'm happy with how things turned out. She totally ignores how I asked her to let go of me. That said, how about we grab some drinks? My treat. Again? Try not to drink too much like last time, honest. It'll be like my apology. So please. She did say to make sure not to drink too much. It should be fine. You've barely been on time for 2 days in a row now. You've got guts for a newbie, I'll give you that. You know what you should do when you're new? Come in early. It's a sign of respect for who you're working with. First of all, opening hours aren't when you're supposed to show up. Unless, of course, you're a skilled enough nurse to get into work the second you step into the nurse's station. Should never make them wait on you coming, yeah. Good advice, good advice. Nagisa. Don't want to get chewed out by the chief again tomorrow, so everything should be okay if I don't drink too much either. And I do kind of want to drink now. Yeah, you gotta let loose sometimes. You know what? That sounds great. Let's drink, Senpai. Your treat. Just leave it to my wallet. So, Sawai, how long do you plan on staying in your underwear? Huh? Senpai's question brings me back to my senses. Still as scantily clad as when she hugged me from behind. Eep. The fucking Rawson gets me every time. Afterwards, we headed to the convenience store to buy drinks and snacks. It's a little out of the way, but the convenience store is brand new and spotless. Apparently, the convenience store was a regular old liquor store until last year. The owner entered a franchising contract, and the liquor shop was reborn as a convenience store. Town didn't have a convenience store until then. All you could do was go one station over, give up on the convenient goods you so craved. We didn't get the close-up of the store before, right? I don't think we got the shot inside of the store on the last time. That's a weird thing to do. Because this whole dialogue was just like outside on the road last time. Well, it's a country town. Comes with the territory. What's worse, the liquor store closed at night. Set days when it was closed early. Entirely. Making it awfully hard to use on the nurse's volatile schedule. Came back on scene was a convenience store right before I got my job at the hospital. It was fate. I really don't think they had the little CG of the inside of the Rawson store on the first playthrough, which is weird. It's just a weird thing to add. Like, it was fate. Hope this is the start of a long, fruitful relationship. Senpai, isn't this a little too much? Well, hey, it was on my yen. And let's live a little, alright? These bags are so heavy I can barely carry them. Do you really need to buy this much at once? The more drinks, the merrier. Oh, and keep the extras in your room. Ah, senpai. Laugh it off as we head for the elevator. Ah. Uh-oh. Hey, Chief. Hello, Chief. Hello, you two. I see you're together after hours, too. Like two peas in a pod. Wow, the Chief's regular clothes are so grown-up looking. We're two peas in a pod. Oh, we're about to drink in Sawai's room. Would you like to join us, Chief? Wait, Senpai, you're just gonna ask the Chief to join us? Right here, right now? ... The Chief's staring right at me. This is kind of... Thanks for the invitation, but I'll have to pass tonight. Oh, really? Wait, did my awkward expression turn the Chief off of joining us? No way, right? That can't be it. The face of panic that you had when she said that and was looking at you, in the sense, it looked very much like you're like, please don't mess this up for me, ma'am. I have this hot date with the girl that I was friends with as a kid. Please, 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 please. Surely that would never make anybody want to give you space. I have a lot of things to take care of. I had to take plenty of paperwork home. Oh, I see. I want to catch a glimpse of you getting hammered. Well, one of these days. See you tomorrow. Alright, see you tomorrow. Take care. Wait, the Chief isn't going to use the elevator? Dumped again. Wait, did Senpai just say again? She's pretty hard to hang out with, so I try to invite her to things whenever I can cook up an excuse to. Senpai grimaces as she pushes the elevator call button. I had a success rate of 0 at this point. Oh, we can get a little closer for someplace with drinks, though. Senpai, do you like the Chief? Surprised at myself for asking. I think that was a little too direct. Hydrate? Of course. It's more like I look up to her, I guess. Senpai's eyes seem to gaze to some distant object of admiration as a bashful smile comes over her face. She'll always cover for us, but she'll never let us do anything for her. It's kind of hard to get along with at first. I didn't like her too much. But the more we work together, the more I realize she's a little awkward. And it's like she's a softie on the inside. Can't exactly show it because she's the Chief. You know what I mean? And isn't there something kind of sad about that? I make sure to be nice and talk to her after work, but it's only my second year here. Still new, and I can't quite pull off the level of work she needs. So maybe that's why she doesn't really talk with me. As if to shake off that unpleasant thought, Senpai looks up. Let's get going, Sawai. Leave that long face behind. Senpai. Lighten the burden on her shoulders. Well, let's drink. Smile at her as I pull out my room key and she grins back at me. Now we're talking. Yeah, I'm drinking today and so should you. Senpai lets out a satisfied giggle. Let's not get the chief on our case though. No repeats of this morning. Alright. Yeesh. Today was harrowing. Yeah, nurse calls are pretty scary, huh? And you blew it. 302 was buzzing and you went and said 301. That worked out, didn't it? Samino was about to fall out of her bed when we got there. It's great that we kept her off the floor, but we had to make poor Mr. Otai and 302 wait. I feel pretty bad for making him wait, but I don't think you can be too harsh on me for what you did next. Mr. Otai was vomiting. Didn't do anything, did you? Well, hey, I just really don't like vomit. I don't think anyone likes vomit. Well, it makes me puke. What about when me puking makes the patient throw up even more? And just picture it. Nurse and patient making each other puke. An endless vomit cycle. Senpai is super drunk, isn't she? Enough. That's it. We're done talking about this. Wah. Point. Vomit's probably the last thing you want to talk about when you're drinking. Dealing with vomit patients, a nurse should check the amount and type of refuse, then the patient's vitals. And you couldn't even do any of that. Don't say it out loud. Do better next time, so let's not bring it up. Senpai. Pretty lucky being Senpai's coworker. Means I get to see those surprising sides of her, that's for sure. Right. Let's drink some more then. I'll leave the vomit to you in the future, Sabaya. Wait, seriously? I've had so much. Yeah, me too. Hey, I'll leave the rest of the booze in here, but don't you drink any without me, you hear? Safe with me. There we go. Good girl, Sawai. Senpai hugs me tight and strokes my head. She's definitely a big fan of physical contact. Well, we're on the day shift tomorrow, so I'm gonna jet. Fucking I'm gonna jet is so... I haven't heard that in years. Aw, already. Ancient Japanese proverb. Alright. Be 8/10 full in all that you do. Gotta end in a way that makes him want to do it again, you know? And besides, don't want the chief to yell at me anymore. I want her to think I'm a good nurse already. Me too. Man, there'd be nothing better than our stern chief thinking we're good nurses. See you tomorrow. Alright, see you tomorrow. Go back to my senses and it hits me. My room is a total mess. Wait, am I supposed to clean this up all by myself? No way, that's not fair. Senpai, come back. Wife spotted. Alright. I'm going to save here. So given how today has gone, I want to do this playthrough without like skipping ahead on anything. But I think especially for my voice and like how I want to like get through some of this stuff a little bit quicker, I might skip to some of the more major decisions. Like just decisions, and then play out what happens a little bit after that. And then for everything that's like usual, we'll like after we complete that chapter or whatever that day is for the decision, as long as there's nothing else that's new, we'll skip to the next decision until we catch up to the point that we were at before. Yeah, I'm trying to take care of myself. That's why I think I'm gonna call it like here today for this. I'll find something else to play for like another hour, hour and a half or whatever. Um, but yeah, I think next time we're probably gonna skip to like about the part where she starts like who she's gonna buy the mirror for and stuff like that, and kind of get out of the introductory phase a little bit quicker. Because it seems like some small stuff changes, but not anything too major. But again, I want to do the new game plus like pretty much front to back, and then once we know there's nothing else new hidden around in here, we'll start skipping around a little more. All right. Gonna send you to BRB. And I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna say I'll be back in 5. See you soon. I've been tricked. Mika tricked me into admitting that I wanted something to eat. So now she's trying to get me to do takeout stuff. Alright, so first things first. Ash does that to me? I love that. Terrible. Give me 1 second.
So
I
you
need
want
to copy,
You can hide from me, but you can't hide from the truth.
paste. Fishing. There we go. What? Okay. We'll roll 3. That's a 3. That's a 5. That's a 6. Ugh. 14 more. I'm gonna cry. I'm not. This is a proclamation. Any other any other exercise redeems that are squats will be ignored. That doesn't mean I want to do push-ups either, but I will do push-ups. It's just my legs. I would like to walk tomorrow. 1. Also, hey, Emmy. Oh, my knees. I have to do 7 more.
Stop! Don't hurt yourself. I'm vetoing this. I'm vetoing this.
I'm not hurting myself.
You
I'm
still
just...
have to go downstairs to pick up whatever food we get.
Oh, no.
I'm vetoing. Oh my god.
I'll do 1 more. Okay.
No. Alright. You said you'll do 1 more after you did it. So, like, I can't stop you. But I am judging you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a rough time.
You now need to pick what you want specifically.
What do you mean?
Do you want sushi?
I want to love you.
Wow, I can't. That implies you don't.
No, I do. I just want to continue that. I want to re-up. Alright, gamers. We have 3 options available to us. Hold on. Okay. Hold. Let me figure out how to do this. Okay. Pull new title. Option 1, option 2, option 3. Okay, cool. Gotcha. I'm gonna figure it out. Gotta go. But have a good rest of your stream. Yeah, I mean, have a good one. Ducks. Fallout. Okay. Let me see if this works. Hey, hold on. Yo, it works. It actually works. Okay, cool. We have like an hour left. Maybe an hour and a half. Feel free to go vote on what you want me to play. It's gonna be like 2 people voting, which I think is the funniest situation. Okay. We have 2 votes in already. There are two options that are tied. I'm not going to say which two. Whoever breaks the tie gets to decide what we do. It's 50-50, folks. Get your votes in, get your votes in. Hydrate. Will do. This is gonna sound sus, but don't worry. It's water. You or someone on your Wi-Fi network has already participated in this poll. Somebody else voted for Nunholy, which is frankly not what I expected, but sure. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's go... All right. Ooh, excuse me. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I did not play this here, so... When the fizzy hits? This is true. When the fizzy drink hits. I haven't actually seen any gameplay of this despite everything. Yeah, that's right. You're playing Cyberpunk at the same time. That's... Let me... Let's get this, like, here. Transform, fit the screen. Alright, cool. Let me get my controller. This is a fun game. We basically got to the point where we could beat it last time, so this might be the last time I play it. We were on A. We'd basically beaten the game. Did we pick up any of the stuff from this lady in here? Oh wow, it really, literally is Nun Hades. Yes, yes it is. Absolutely. Can I buy anything with my money? Increases additional damage when attacking from behind. Yep. Alright, here we go. It very literally is just Nun Hades. Vampires in this area aren't too strong, but be careful nonetheless. Alright, man. Holy Wave when the main weapon is used. Holy damage at the landing point of dashes. I do want to beat it and see what happens. Although I don't know if we'll be able to do that today. I'm kind of a fan of how, like, much Hades has influenced other games at this point. I think it's very interesting. Oh, yes, I will take that. They polished an existing genre to excellence. I agree with that. I think, like, the same could be said with a lot of stuff. Like, this kind of genre was already existing, but I think it was a mix of the art style and the presentation and, like, the content, obviously, that really got people's attention. And I think that's, like, a very similar effect that's happened with a lot of games. Like, you could say the same happened with Hollow Knight. Metroidvanias were well-liked and known about by some people, but Hollow Knight was a real big example of that finally hitting mainstream, even through Castlevania and stuff, you know. Their art and music direction is amazing, yeah. Except that one vinyl. Oh, what are you talking about? Which vinyl? Blood damage to nearby enemies when killing an enemy. Blood damage at the skills activation point. We're gonna be killing enemies more often. Good lord, the blood tattoo on that back. Yeah, I agree. Heavy agree. With a ukulele song in the middle of the A side. Oh, Transistor, yeah. Have enough bullets? Holy water? Perhaps something else you need. Critical damage multiplier. Let's take this. I don't think I've ever taken this. No, the women in this game are really pretty. Although, I definitely agree with the argument that, like, there is some, body type diversity, lacking in this game. It's kind of what I expected, a little honestly. Skills or HP. Let's go skills for now. And this game actually does respond pretty well. Which was a thing that I did enjoy about Hades as well. Some games just don't respond well enough for their intended genre. Especially, like, ones that need you to be reacting very quickly. Yeah, I want this. For sure. Additional physical damage to enemies hit by skill. Wait, how do I... Ah, there we go. Take one of these. Another anvil. Hooray! Whoop. So last time we had a really big gun combo build going, or at least the last time I remember playing, I had that. I have played a little bit in my off time since then, so I don't remember exactly what we had going on in our last build. Yeah. Yeah, let's take fortified health. Now that we have it, I think it'll show up a little bit more often on upgrade options. Got him. Alright. Max HP is always a good thing. A whoa. 33% chance to deal additional physical damage when the main weapon hits an enemy. Let's go to Garlic Lady. I think Garlic Lady can give us a health up. It's just barely too expensive. Oh. Yeah, I'll take a garlic then. Hey, ma'am. There's plenty of nourishment in this soil. The plants grow so well here. Something so precious. Thank you. You're as kind as my late master. Alright. Perfect. We want to get at least one level up by the time we go. But having some extra cash is never a bad thing. Especially since we're so low at the moment. Limits the damage we can take from attacks is pretty good, especially for going max HP. Increases blood attack power. Fire projectile when enemies are hit by the sub-weapon. Pretty good, because our sub-weapon hits a lot. I like this, like, boss. You have to do, like, guess which door leads to the boss thing. Oh wow, this boss is kind of kicking my ass right now. Since squats are off the menu, it's hydration time again. Thank you. I appreciate you taking it a little easy on me. Skills activate 1 additional time. Subweapon bullet count +2. Yes, please? Damp air and lack of sunlight makes it the perfect habitat for them. Thank you for the healing, ma'am. Literally make it impossible for you to redeem. You're welcome. I appreciate it. Is that like an until end of stream thing, or do I have to remember to turn it back on? I'll turn it on. Okay. I believe in you. Yes, please. Generate an blood orb proportional to the damage taken. Absorbing it restores health. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Upgrade a skill. Alright. Now what do we upgrade now? 30% chance to deal additional physical damage when the main weapon hits an enemy. Let's get our critical damage multiplier up. I feel like critical damage could be good, but a lot of times it's not that great in these games. I like going crit damage though. When I was playing Hades before, I literally had to take crit damage every time because I was like, it's Artemis, I can't not. There we go. Let's do more bloody assault. We have a lot of ammo on our gun. We're kind of good on health. Artemis is so cute. Ugh. I love women. Let's go for this hard room here. Oh my god. It's so awful being in that melee. Alright. think we break this one, take the money here. Ah. What? I've made a mistake. God, I'm getting fucking Royal Rat Authority flashbacks here. Sorry, Royal Rat Vanguard, specifically, not Authority. Royal Rat Authority is like bootleg Sith. Oh my god. Can y'all not do that? Exactly the exact amount of money I have. Mean. Oh, thank God. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Oh, wait, I can give you another one? Advanced garlic spawn rate, plus 18. Sure. We'll try it. Don't really care for garlic. Maybe I'll play Hades on stream at some point. That could be fun. Oh, they go through pillars. It doesn't have... I was gonna say, it doesn't have as many cute women, but that is absolutely a lie. Hades has that in droves. Whatever this genre is, seems to be the genre of women cute. Women pretty. Yes? We don't have much burn, but we could probably get some. The genre of reality, so true. Yes, Mika, I see that. I'm so sorry. I'm in the middle of a mob of monsters. Sorry, babe. I'm gaming right now. This is what it's like to live the life of a gamer. Have you seen Death Must Die? No, I have not. Oh gosh, what else did you get? Yeah, take that off.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want the temporal instead.
Okay, no problem.
Get whatever you want for that.
Give me... Some of this looks good. Some of this looks very good. All right. Here you go, babe. What's Death Must Die like? Is that another game in this kind of genre? You know, I think our gun deals holy damage. It's heart up. It's like horde fighting. Oh. But has goddess boons like Hades. Okay, it's interesting. Oh my god. Okay. Skill attack power plus 15. That's actually pretty good. Right into a boss, though. Does it have, like, a good storyline? I'm a sucker for anything with, like, an interesting, like, hook. You know what I mean? No clue how much story it has. Oh, that's fair. I wasn't sure if this was something you'd played before. Limit damage to 24. Pretty good. Had videos running as background noise. Ah, gotcha. I know a lot of people play games like that. I have a handful of games that I play with like background noise. Like for a really long time, I used to especially when I was first into Dark Souls, I would play Dark Souls to like relax before going to bed and stuff. And I would like listen to ASMR or whatever while like playing Dark Souls 1 and just like stomping my way through the game. The Watcher? Shit. Fucking Slay the Spire time. Whoop. Got her. Enhances the final attack of the main weapon. Skill activates one more time. This might actually be good because we have the burn cap up. If it's you, perhaps breaking through this place is possible. Receive healing. Yes, please. I like the weapons in Hades a lot. I think it takes a lot of time to craft and balance a weapon system like that. Especially to make them all feel like worthwhile to try. Like there are definitely ones that I don't like in that game that everybody else like swears by. Like, I don't like the gun very much, but apparently the gun is, like, really good or something. Smithy or a max HP up? I think I got one of the upgrades that makes fire tick faster, too. Let's drop the skill one down here. Yeah, sure. Crit rate +5. That's actually pretty good for us. Kinda wish I'd opened that before I upgraded this. Oh well. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'll take that again. Let's see. Holy Bible. 5% chance to nullify incoming damage. That seems pretty good. I know 5% isn't a lot by any stretch, but it could be enough. Garlic or health? We haven't found any way of healing. Let's take the 73. We always take the meta progression. These things. Some of these waves are very easy. I feel like you have a lot of space to run around in this game. Let's see, max HP or skill? Try to get the one that lets us farm HP back. Not great to take the damage there. Reduces damage taken by 20. Limits the damage taken from a single attack to 20. Don't really have that much that we can buy with. Oh, fuck. This fucking... There we go. Sure. Take another one of these. Let's go this way. Not many enemies can really stand up to that, huh? The old 1-2. There we go. Yeah, we've got to have some money. Which would I upgrade? Our crit chance getting upgraded would be pretty good, actually. There we go. There's that. Carry you. There we go. So what do we upgrade? Hammer? Probably hammer. Alright, so that gives us an extra 10% chance to crit. We've got an item chest if we want it. Or an item shop, which seems better. Let me take the speed up. Speed up seems very useful. And then skill, yeah. There's that. Just making it look a little nice in here. Elf is redeemed. Hydrate. Sure thing. Tasty. Let's see what the rest of the stock is, because we might be able to trade some stuff. 25% for fire damage to stack holy damage. Deals additional fire damage when igniting enemies. So we could double up on our fire a lot here. We would need 600, 733? Yeah, these crowns are not great. I don't love them. Like, yeah, holy damage is fine, but so let's start here. That looks pretty terrible. There we go. Deal additional damage when igniting. We would need like 101 for this. I mean, a 5% chance to take no damage is not great. It's 1 in 20. We don't have any healing. It's probably worth just holding on to. Alrighty. There's that. Really close to level up. We could probably get 2 here if we tried. Reduces the attack power of enemies affected by bleeding. Wow, really? Just nothing all the way there. Up. Oh, it wasn't enough to get us there. I thought we could get 2. Apparently not, though. Let's see. The Fallen Lord. There we go. Oh, alright.
Wait, we were close.
Food is very close, so I'll probably not get into the next level fully. Main weapon has a chance to trigger an additional strike. Sounds good. The Cathedral of Blood. Sure you want to give me this? Thanks. Well, I will receive healing as well. That's pretty good. Alrighty. I'm probably gonna... I will be back right after I pick this stuff up. BRB. Alrighty. I have returned. Ugh. Alright. I'm probably gonna finish this run and then call it for the night. Yeah. Alright. Hello, cute demon women. I'm so sorry to have to do this to you today. Yeah. Yes, please. Recharge blood energy when causing enemies to bleed. Perfect. Definitely want to go get myself some more max HP. So I think I played on this profile once in the time since I last streamed this. So I saw the final fight, and the final fight is a little tricky. It's kind of like a Bloodborne Hunter v Hunter fight in how it feels. You're just fighting another person with a very similar skill set to yours. Money gate. This one should have a lot of enemies. So far, this one hasn't seemed particularly difficult. Thought the red rooms were supposed to be, like, harder or have more enemies or something. But it seemed pretty normal to me. Let's do that. Oh, another one? See. We can either do health or garlic. Let's go garlic girl. Garlic girl needs some love. Some money. I didn't realize that she was an armored one. I'll take a little on that damage. It'd be interesting if the lady at the end got all the abilities that you didn't take over the course of the run. Because, like, you get offered a lot of abilities, especially when you beat the boss, like the boss end ones. So, like, she has a build that's, like, customly not the thing that you chose. Wow, okay. Alright. Ooh, golly. Boost our critical damage multiplier. I think we should just keep doing that, frankly. I think getting as much damage multiplier as we can is probably good. Obviously going here to heal, because we have no money. Secret to revival bee as long as their hearts aren't destroyed. This one might be rough. That one. Another wave. Whoop. It does kind of suck that the final boss is like such a small target to hit. I think that might be a problem for us in its own way. Let's increase attack power at low. I get the feeling we're gonna be at low pretty often. Whoop. Alright. This guy. Ow. This is damage taken by 20. Yeah, let's get our ult up a little bit. I guess we could sell stuff here at least. And try to swap them out for better items. That might be good. Like 220 is what we're looking for? I think this cross is not doing as much for us as we'd want. Let's buy this. Let's refresh what's on sale. Suburban magazine. Need to sell 200 to get that? We can sell one of our anvils. There we go. Now we have 3 bullets. Having a bunch of bullets would be pretty good. An additional skill can always just save you. Creates thorns that deal additional blood damage to bleeding enemies. Don't know why I took this one. This one isn't going to be useful. Maybe the boss here gives you some before the final boss? The Widow. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Okay. I'm a little nervous about the boss. Feel like this might die here. The Vampire Queen. Alright. First phase down. Need to get out of the corner. I can't see what's going on back here. shit. Whoa. Oh shit, did I get her? Oh, I didn't even have to use my revive that time. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. The Vampire Queen's heart appeared. Something dormant within her awoke. Desire for greater power, as if sensing that desire, the heart began to envelop her. Yeah. A new ruler claimed the throne of darkness. Under the radiant glow of the moon, the night welcomed its new sovereign. And now she's the fucking vampire queen. Yeah. That makes sense. I kind of had a thought that that might happen, but also, you know what? We love women's wrongs, frankly. Thank you for playing. Vampire ending? What do you mean vampire ending? By Chowby. Is there like some ending where you don't take any vampire skills at all? And then you get like the not vampire ending or something? That seems very likely. Alright. Well, let me find someone for us to raid. It's been a lot of fun though. It's been... Let's raid... I think Emmy's going right now. Let's see what Emmy's up to. There we go. Hope y'all have a good night. Tomorrow... Oh, actually, I wanted to talk about my plans for tomorrow's stream. My plans for tomorrow's stream are actually, there's a game that I've been waiting to come out for a long time, and I think they came out with the first part of it. I think they decided they were going to switch how they did it. But it's, I Just Want to Be Single. And it's like a weird reverse dating sim, from the perspective of this, Ace character, or at least Arrow, or some degree. And I've had my eye on it for a really long time, and they finally released it today. And I didn't see this, until a while ago, though I probably still would have done Malpractice Monday. But yeah, I'll probably be doing that tomorrow then. I'm really excited about that one, actually. Yeah, I've been talking about this for ages. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow then. Bye-bye.
Question marks up here? Oh! Hi, Sav! Thank you so much for the raid! Ah, Screaming Unholy. Ah, did Malpractice Monday end early?
I missed the nun game.
Wow! Oh, what was that? Ow!
What the fuck was that? What did I hit?
Fucking potholes!
Holy shit!
Hi, Sav! It's good to see you! Oh, I clipped it.
Okay.
I hope you had a good
truck.
stream. Maybe what's wrong with this one? This one seems fine.
We
on.
still have 2 tires.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Let's go.
Watch the dang road. I'm not driving, Ashley's driving. Oh, there they go. Alright.
Oh, you're not in here, sorry. Oh, you get the new one. I see how it is. What the fuck? We have...
Yeah, I took the new one after you left me for dead in the desert.
I thought you were in the car.
Ow!
Can you call us in real quick?
Yeah, here you go. Unholy is fun, actually. A good Hades sort of game. Lots of cute women. Played
Oh.
Wedding Witch and had a lot of fun with it. Oh,
I'm gonna
Okay.
run towards the flaming wreckage and pick up
That's a new
all
model.
our stuff.
Is it?
I didn't even do that big of a flip.
Nothing wrong.
This is like a PNG
way
one.
bigger
But I think
flip
this
than
might
I
be
was
new though. Yeah.
It was kind of
Also, double
just
check.
like
He's still
comically
streaming.
like chill. flip.
Maybe.
Yeah.